Mia looks at me. It's okay, Mia. I didn't want you to hear that. All right, I went and smoked a cigarette. I'm good now. All right. Look what Oats taught me, Mom. No, Billy. All right, good luck. No cringe this time, Techno. Good luck. I got fourth. It was a pretty insanely all over the place seed. Yay, big pink. Big pink is coming. I feel it. I feel it, you feel it. Thanks. D-Rock, what's up? Big stinky. Can I feel it? Yuck. No. This is gonna be a dead end, so I want to check this before. Okay. I was correct, but not the dead end we wanted to see.
Tomatoes.
Oh, it's why you never asked me to hang out. I don't know, Cat. I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't ever do any streams, really, with anyone. The most I do is collab with the Mesquite Cheat. To yap about map randos. No, because he has a hitbox that's like Mesquite. No, Nevny, you were killing it on Night Rain. I would play again if we didn't have like 750 ping. Okay, I feel like I just gotta go back. Because I can't get that yet. Nice Torian, what the fuck? Okay, let's just go back. Okay, if I could, I think that's Morph. But I can't get it yet. You know this. But Nevdi might actually do that, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. And it's gonna have to be through heat. Like, clearly. So I think we just go back to the top here. Because, speed haul. It's actually not in logic to go to Batuan's Hall. $40 entrants? But I thought there was 42. I saw there was more, and then I saw Cruel Beans dropped out, which was sad. I wanted Cruel Beans to, you know, take some people out. I do need to farm. Yeah, Albert, you joining? It ends the 15th. The cutoff. Oops, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, there's plenty of time, though. So. Oh, 22nd, okay. This has to be morph at this point, yeah. Then us underwater wall jumpers get to grab this item. Oops. It really sucks. I mean, that's why we have spin lock. So we can keep up with people like Eddie, who can't break out a spin. It's impossible. Yeah, it would be terrible. It would literally just be so... It would be so unfair. Like, you'd have to play on keyboard or hitbox, because you would never know when it would, like, arise. Like, the potential to have a underwater wall jump seed. And I've done all of these underwater wall jumps without spin lock. But it's not, like, fun. Okay, I'm gonna go up and save. Let me see if I can get to the map before I commit. However, this is kind of like the next logical thing. Torian. I'm still gonna go see. That's probably power bombs over in Batuan's Hall. Let's see. Might be reverting. We hope that these are actual logical power bombs. No? Space jump's still nice, though. Let's see if there's anything here. I'm gonna go check that. Nope. Wrong spot. Nice. Spring ball. Okay. Spring ball allows us to, because it's just quicker, and I think that this was logic. Spring ball is what's required to get, and that does make sense actually. So we did this a little bit out of order. So that is one cursed thing when you grab something out of order, is I forgot that we shouldn't have supers at this point, you know what I mean? Okay, got that, got that. Ugh. Oh God, all right. Okay, so the logic is this. It wants us to grab spring ball. The actual logic here is actually terrible. I want to make that clear. This is awful. It's so much back and forth. Screw attack? Top right of ship. Take criteria then. Oh, we have spring ball. It wants you to get spring ball to go to the other sand pit, to get supers, to come back here, to come back here twice, to then wait, no. Yeah. So after all that, it wants you to go grab space jump, yeah. So I'm gonna continue this way. Space jump, I think, is just required for that. I do have, I'm gonna grab this. I do have spring ball, high jump. I can get through anything. I have speed booster, so I don't think it's a huge deal. I'll just revert, if anything. Okay, I'm gonna be reverting. Let's go back there now. I'm gonna keep those, or forget those. Ugh. Okay, what does screw attack want now? Power bombs. Okay, this is what screw attack is for. Interesting. Okay. No one tell Nevdi I just got a powerbomb drop from the Sova. I'm reading all of the chat. You guys, you're just boring, Albert. That's it. You're just boring. Just kidding, Albert. You're not boring. I'm boring. Yeah. Just bland, Albert. I'm just kidding, bud. You bring light to my life in the darkest of times, my king. I am just gonna go... Just gonna let it ride. Might have to go the other way. Taking some risks right now. Interesting. God damn it. It would be nice to have those missiles, but I didn't expect that. Ow! It's tempting. I mean, it might actually just straight up be worth. Missiles, 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 missiles. I know I can do it with supers, it's just not fun. Okay, the reason I'm not going to do it with supers is because there's a good shot that there's missiles on my way to charge beam, or charge beam actually just cuts off a phase and saves me time. How long is it, do you think? Hours. Charge allows you to not enrage Fantoon for a couple phases. So then we can save a little bit of time on the enrage. Just, you know. Enrage stuff. Just gonna peek a couple doors. Or else, yeah, it's if we get like a couple slows, it. You know what's even slower? Enraging 6 times or 5 times, or it'll be 4 times, and then the 5th kills. I did, yep. However, if I come over here, okay, so I know charge is below me, but you'd have him dead by now. No, I wouldn't. It's like 3 to 4.5 minutes, depending on if you get slows. Okay. And a lot of this stuff we're gonna have to do anyways, so. I've done Fantoon with just supers and like 0 E-tanks. It's totally fine. Is it faster just to go grab that now? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so now we collected some stuff, we made progress, and this fight's gonna be, you know, anywhere from 40 seconds to a minute instead of 3 minutes to 4 minutes, you know. Which I would have made that loop regardless, you know. Maybe not the top because it was a missile, but the E-tank is pretty nice, at least. Yeah, but how much time does that route save me? I don't think it's saving me the amount of time it takes to enrage Fantoon 4 times. It's really, really bad to do that, Calamain. If there are times to where, like, it's isolated and we know that early game we're kind of locked out of things, and then it turns into a pretty much not a hunt for a missile, but do we decide to take that risk to kill Fantoon? That's when we kill Fantoon with supers. Wait, can we refund Dixcal? Because I didn't even... The Final Fantasy IV thing was like, I never agreed to that. I think that's cringe. I think that should have been consulted. Now I think it's also kind of brutal. Okay, down to... Taurine? Oh, down to... What does Meridia look like? Ah, shit. Maybe Torian and then down the Sandpit. Or Criteria first. Can I get the Criteria elsewhere? So just Torian, Criteria.
My fucking tomato!
This is really awful. Didn't you agree, though? And I don't know.
Watch.
Can we refund?
Jumps.
I said we were gonna... I said we should maybe do this to where we knock games off the list. But then Caffeine went ahead and put Final Fantasy IV on the list. Yeah, he's going rogue. I'm gonna have to give his mod status away. Hey Nevdi, you available?
Nevdi reporting for duty, sir.
Cheatin' Nevster.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't let Nevdi see. Don't let him see that. Don't let Nevdi see that. That's insane. Did they increase the odds in map randos? No, no. That's crazy. Never happened. That's crazy. Don't let, yeah. Oh no, Nevdi already saw it. No, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. There were 3 powerbomb drops. And those powerbomb drops are somewhat rare. Like, somewhat as in, like, 2% and 4%. And we saw 3. Really crazy. Okay, I can't take any hits here. I gotta be careful. I don't even know if I can actually do this. This is kind of wild, but... I want to try one more time, actually. This might be... This might be the craziest play of all time if it works out. All right, I'm going to try it one more time. I feel good about this one, guys. And we're choking, man. Twee, relax, pal. All right. Is this actually in logic? Hell no.
So long, believers.
If I could, like, get a spike suit, that'd be pretty nice, but there's nowhere to get that. As far as I know. I should have doubted. Okay. I paused. Fuck. Alright. I'm bailing. I stay true to my word, fellas. We gave it one go. Or one more go. Didn't work. Didn't pay off. Yeah, I almost got it. That would have been pretty sick, but if I could have paused there at the end, it's good. That's a successful attempt. Okay, I gotta see what that is first. Fuck. Ah, great. Now I'm just that's fantastic. All right, all right. Gotta go this way. We have just started having fun, though, I will say. And it feels liberating, am I right, fellas? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Believers. It ain't like that. The fun wins us matches. That's when I'm at my most relaxed. Yo. Guess who's going back now? You guessed it, the Goatster. I don't even need to save in Bubble Mountain, because saving, cringe. Trust me. We have charge. I can kill Ridley. We're all good. All right, let's go, baby. This ain't no problem for us. No energy tank required now. This is the freest lava dive of all time. Like, actually, now. No. We can even take a hit, doesn't even matter. Kind of rewarded with a refill if I would have made it. Damn, that would have been clutch. Okay, it's starting to feel like, oh, this would have been nasty if we made it through. You know I would have been trying. I would have filled all the way up if I could. Ow.
How did you get this far ahead of Eddie?
Okay, yeah. This is when I know it's like actually so over for us.
Everything is heat! Holy!
This is not the weekly, no. This is funny. We're gonna do it. The reason I came into Torian is because I didn't want to leave it behind. I didn't want to leave a boss behind. And, yeah, something like that. There's basically endless ways to escape. If I have spring ball and high jump, I don't even think about my escape, pretty much anywhere. It's pretty much just guaranteed to be fine. Just gonna take the hit. be nice if you gave me some stuff. Every time I'm trying to charge that stuff. Calomane, it's kind of hard to describe to you how these are not even equivalent things, but yeah, okay. Oh, super. Jeez. Well, the whole purpose of me going into Torian is so I can maybe skip a zone elsewhere. Do I prefer the boss that I find in Torian to be Dragon? No. But I've already committed to running back to Torian. I'm not going to then bail on this. You know? They're very, very different situations. No idea. Doesn't matter though. It was going to be done regardless. If you do what I do and you turn around to go back to Torian, but then you turn around once you get to Dragon. Yeah, that's just, yeah, no. That's a GG's for you. God damn missiles. Probably not too long. We are having fun this seed after all. All right, if we find like plasma, if we can find plasma and Kraid here, it was a good choice, a really good choice. Fun seed? Yeah, I'm having a blast this seed. But I'm probably not going to find Kraid here. Ooh, there's a lot of X's, my goodness. Okay, so we got a boss killed. I'm going to go back, kill Ridley with all this stuff. I think I'm just going to do this. It's kind of like I decided to come to Thorian. We are getting absolutely destroyed for sure, but that's okay. I'll take my defeat gracefully, as I always do. So that, we go up the elevator. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I want to go through that, but... It's gonna be We're gonna leave with 25 super missiles after this. Watch. A 15-minute crash? No. There's one. Start counting. I thought someone just finished, but someone forfeit. All right, bam, one. Oats is the most composed streamer. True. Don't worry, fellas. We know what this one is. Wait, a platinum? I forget about the corn differences now because it just never happens. And when it does, I'm like, what? Oh yeah, that is a thing. This game fucking sucks. Nice powerbomb count, Oats.
This game
Thank you.
fucking sucks. It sucks.
And see? That's the perfect ratio. 3 out of 5, you know? This is so sad. Oops. Got him. It's all part of the plan. Trust the plan, fellas. We're gonna have 35 and 20 for Ridley, so we're totally fine.
I feel so bad for the believers.
Why? No, you don't. Too early. Let me get my dot done ready.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
All right, so basically I need any help that I can get here.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another that's a snipe.
Yo,
Yup,
got him.
There's another snipe.
All right, we're gonna charge shot GT to death. It will. It'll only take about 8.5 minutes.
Jumps.
All right, so the reason I'm doing this is because I just wanted these missiles and I have to do it anyways. I actually thought this was an X, unfortunately for us, but totally fine. Nah, don't need it.
What's that, Oats?
Nothing. Don't need it. I don't. Jesus wept. What's up, Blinks? You see what I mean, fellas? Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the goats that are taking these dubs. All right, so it's this is not pretty. Oh, fuck. So what do we got here? We got 9,000, 13,000, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, I just need to hit some doubles. We're good. 7th place waiting room. Oh, no, it's not like that. Come on. We're getting our doubles. We're good. We're good. Oh, yeah, we're nailing these doubles. Too many. This is just faster. This is just faster than using charge. Because if I'm getting 400. What is charge shot again? Like 40? It's just ass. Alright. Nito finished. What? Wait, I thought we were cooking. Oh, techno. Oh, man. Guys, I thought we were cooking this one up.
There's another snipe.
A super sponge. Oh, man. What? Path finished. Oh, shit. Wait, I thought we were cooking. Yo, you want to know what's good, though? Check this out. Nito, Techno, Sponge, Path. Where's Eddie?
Two?
Where's Eddie? Eddie's nowhere to be seen. This is good. If Eddie loses, we win. If we win, Eddie loses. You see? Fuck off, game. What?
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
What the fuck? Oh, also, they all took the easy route. You just go down to Norfair, but that's boring. That's a snooze fest. That's a yawner. That's a yawn fest of a route. Basically, that route says it screams, I can't do an easy hell run. I'm scared. So, we play honorably. This is graceful. This is graceful, trust me. Going down to Norfair was the most cringe, boring snooze fest of a route, a Niv's crying, yep, that I've ever seen. That's why we didn't do it, because that's way too boring. I saw it and I'm like, no, we have actual integrity. Because all you do is you just drop right down to Norfair, but yeah, that's actually just yikes. Yeah. The 30 power bombs is just for extra fun. Yeah. Oh, there's Eddie. Ooh. You know what? Eddie is losing a lot of points here. That's good. That's good. It's over. I only lose like 5 points here, to be honest.
Yup, that's a snipe.
Max.
Yup, there's another snipe. Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. Yup, there's
Man, going down to Norfair is so boring, though. You guys can understand why I didn't do that, right? That is just an absolute snoozer of a route. No? Chat, you can go down to Norfair immediately. But what a snooze fest. Why would I do that? Yikes. Basically, when you... Okay. If you go down to Norfair, you say, I'm scared of having fun. That's what you said. That's basically what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. Okay, in a tournament, yeah. In a tournament, I'm going immediately down to N. But I also want to win in a tournament. Because if I don't win, I'm potentially knocked out. I don't want to go down to the silver bracket to face Nito, who also threw. There's a big difference. See, you just go down here and you just instantly get spoon-fed. Guys, wake me up when the seed gets good. Oh, and you get... Man. Boring. So, oh man, yo, brother. Yikes. Ugh. This is why I didn't want to go to, straight up, this is why I didn't want to go to, Norfair. Not only was it boring, but it was also boring. Super boring. Come on, Hefe. No, Hefe has honor. They went to Torian into Criteria as well, with honor. I should have joined this race. Fuck me. Albert, one of these days you'll actually join a race and you'll just instantly give up. I'll be here for that day. Albert, or would you be the one having fun with me? Because going to Norfair here is so boring. Exactly. Albert's a real champion, and he does things that are difficult. Like going to Torian into into C. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yo, you want to know what's a fact, though? If Eddie said, I think Albert could have beaten Oats this one. I think Nito Techno Sponge Path in Nitro could have beaten Eddie this one. Oh, wait, they did. Nice points, Eddie. Congrats on your minus 32 points here. Yeah, super sick, brother. I believe you're going to get that 3,800. It just might take 3,800 more races, but you'll get there. Okay, I think it's safe to say that I'm the only one that went in the Torian into C. And that is a win for me, baby. Easy dub for me. Just the fact that I know that I'm probably the only one that did that, that feels so good. Isn't the way back GT? Yeah, but what, are people afraid of GT? Yikes. You kidding me right now? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nevdi, I know that you would have also skipped N because it was just way too easy. You saw that it was the logic. Nah, you ain't about that. Yep, exactly. My plan B was basically go do the boring route. You just drop down to N. If all else fails, be boring and go to Norfair. But we succeeded and we got through to criteria, so. Oh, no. This is just standard. Standard. No, going to Norfair here was the best decision. 100% objectively, the best decision was to go to Norfair. Yeah. You think I'm gonna... No, I'm reasonable. If I think something's stupid, I call it out. The best decision was Norfair here. But that's boring. It was also objectively the best and objectively the most boring. I'm here to entertain, folks. Watch and learn. So why didn't you win? It just didn't work out. Because I did the fun play as well. Norfair was the only option here. Unless you're me. Exactly.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe. That's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
That's right. You want to know something? California? This is first place. I'm technically getting first place because I'm the only one brave enough to do this route. That's a first. Yup. Congrats on the win, Oats. Thank you.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
Yep. It's okay. It's all right, Nito. You'll all get there eventually. And first place for the hard route. Bam.
The luck on this guy.
Not enough garlic? Ooh, speaking of which, before the weekly, I think I'm gonna go eat. Boring route equals boring stream. You guessed it. We're here to entertain. Everyone got out of their seats. When they saw that I went to Torian into C, everyone in here stood up and they started clapping. Am I right, fellas? Can I get a vouch? Guys? True? See? True. Okay, during a tournament, I go to N there. You think that it's smart to try to go to C when it's GT blocked and I already knew that it was lava dive blocked? Well, that would be entertaining though. I gotta admit. But no, you can't do that in a tournament. That is strictly a pre-tournament decision. Like, that's what I'm saying, cat pubes. Okay, no deaths. No. Because if I'm up against, like, Techno, you know I'm trying hard. Because if Techno beats me in a 1v1 setting, which isn't going to happen, but if he does, then it's like his ego, I think he's like 20 years old, his ego will, like, skyrocket. Like, it will be out of orbit. Imagine that. That's no. So like I can't go for those plays. It's just gonna be an easy, quick, clean kill. You know what I'm saying? I know I was cooked because I was 70-30 found charge. Yeah, I found charge pretty much immediately. But then my decision was to try to go to C at any cost necessary. Wait, only a 315 pause menu? Nice. But yeah, that was my choice. Yeah, so we may have gotten 7th, but Eddie got 6th. Wait, I just realized Eddie finished right above me. Oh, yikes. Eddie, are you done streaming too? Are you not in the weekly? He's done? I knew he was too afraid to join the weekly. Yeah, so when we enter here... but yeah, no, GG's. When we enter here, right above me 10 minutes faster, am I wrong? Is he not right above me? Yes or no? When we enter this, we get the map, like, immediately. And then we see this major. We already have Speed Booster. We see Norfair. We probably all go into T. We see the T map. We see that it's GT lock. We see Ridley's here. This, to go to C, well, is the bravest decision, I will say. But, no, you turn around and you go to Norfair. You probably just drop through. Yeah, you probably actually just drop down the watering hole or the sand pit at Batuan, and then you grab that major. It's Varia. You probably just save, and then you come down here, and that's it. That's just GG. And that was at like what, the 25-minute mark? Not even. We were at this point, but at that point, I then decided to commit. We were at this decision tree extremely early, to where if I would have just went down to N, it's, you know, yeah. So if you get on Main Street, you lose here. No, no. I decided to do this, to go to C. I did this earlier to like peek what was in C, and I already knew that the lava dive was here. So I attempted to do it without Varia for quite a while. And then I bailed like a coward, I will admit. And then I grabbed Varia and I said, you know what? We're going right back. Even I can admit when I'm a coward, and I should have just committed without Varia through the lava dive. That was extreme cowardice to bail. Yeah. All right, I'm going to be right back. And then the weekly's coming up. They want me to mute my mic, so I'm going to do that right now.
Please beat Techno.
I mean, am I really trying that hard? Like, all right, goodbye. Phone, shoot, phone. Uh-oh, this is a cursed. All right, goodbye. Mute myself.
Yup, that's a snipe. Yup, there's another snipe.
welcome, Oats. We're talking about your Dragon fight.
Yeah.
So you entered with like about 100 energy and room for Shine Spark kills with low ammo.
Yeah.
Whereas Techno entered the fight with the Charge Plasma X-Ray.
Nice.
That was nice.
Yeah,
See
that
the
certainly
time
is nice
difference.
finding those items before Dragon, that's for sure.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah, GG's. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said apparently we were pretty close to Ridley.
Yep, but this game's cool, so yeah.
Yeah, I heard about the reserve crash.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Yeah, it's lovely that that's a thing, so it's very cool.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting seed. I took a risk early, which was to turn back at Chronic instead of going through towards the map.
Yep.
It's kind of silly, but at the same time, it's like not an insane amount of health. Could run out of ammo trying to gate glitch, and I knew that because we have supers at this point, there's a bunch of mages that we have yet to get. So I felt like that was a smarter decision, but I wasn't sure if it was like the correct one, if that makes sense.
Right.
But it worked out. Did
Yeah,
you
The two of you
did
did
you
more or
like
less
separate-
the same thing, like all
throughout
throughout.
the entire thing? Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just small differences. Like Oats did right Meridia first, and Techno did left Meridia first, and then he swapped. And the Croc kill was a bigger, more significant difference, time-wise. Oats skipped Croc, Techno killed Croc. Yeah, routes were pretty much identical other than that.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember where Plasma was.
The left sandpit, the spring ball. Torian, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. The reason I did that, I think my power bomb count was really iffy, so I went right. So, and then I wanted to get to that save, is why I did that. So then I go down farm. Because of that, I'm already down, so then I am basically pursuing the map, and then I find Dragon, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Did you
think
do
I
every
just played
zone
the
or no?
power bombs. Oh, yeah. I went to Wreck Ship before Torian, and absolutely nothing. I was hoping that Ridley was there. So I'd go down Wasteland. It's like, this isn't Fantune, that sucks. But yeah, no, both in Torian. It's kind of good that Fantune's locked behind Ridley, because, you know, turning back early gives a bit of an advantage over the people who are gonna, you know, try and commit to it. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe I have that time save there, and I did in the end, which is quite nice, but it does feel a bit cheesy.
Yeah. Well, GG's.
Yeah, GG.
Anything else,
GG
Aussie,
to
or-
both of you? I don't think so. I think it's a good race by both of you. Aside from the unfortunate crash death. But yeah, we got to compare how you both played the seed, and it's an interesting watch for everyone. Good race.
Cool. Thanks for hosting. All right. Yeah, I love this game. Super cool game. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. I love how that's just like a feature, you know? That's a fun feature. You embarrass chat. Yeah, because of a frame perfect bullshit thing that's not fixed. Yeah. Super cool, dude. Yeah. I love that. And then what? I had to run from, let's see here, this save all the way back through criteria, all the way back up. It's such a fucking annoying scam, dude. How much time did that lose? A fuck ton of time. It's basically because it's just gone. Yeah, I mean, basically me going into Dragon before I take the top because I don't have the power bombs for it, it's GG's. Because if you come down here with 2 power bombs and you just commit to that, and then you don't find that, you're fucked. So then I turn around, and then that just leads me into Croc, or the Dragon. It's just over at that point. It's just, yeah. I may as well just be playing some fucking Lion King. Such an annoying scam, dude. Anyways, that really annoyed me. Why the fuck would I kill Croc? What do I have, charge? What's the excuse this time? Shut the fuck up. No, it's just annoying. I love being completely fucking scammed. I can't even, like, try to come back from it. Because this game is just fucking trash. Like, really? Cool, frame... Oh, if you pause on the perfect... If it's frame perfect, and it's not even frame perfect, it's variable frame perfect. Because it's 1s and 2s. Right? Or no, that might just be acid, never mind. It's just a frame perfect bullshit thing that happens to where, oops, you paused? Oh, you're dead. We're just gonna kill you. It's so annoying. I can't even put up a fight trying to come back from not finding plasma before Dragon. It's just so annoying. That just pissed me off. I can't even yeah, of course I have to get scammed like that, of course. I know I'm probably already losing because of the whole fucking running into Dragon thing, because I don't have power bombs. No. If I would have left the reserve on manual, we would have been totally fine. It's just a scam. Okay, I assume there must not be a workaround. There must not be a way for the game to, like, actually... Because if they're patching it to where it doesn't crash the game, it just auto-kills you. There must not be a way, clearly, to resolve that issue, since it should just be auto. It's not like you're dying. They're on auto. You know what I mean? It's just a scam any way you look at it. It's very easy to fix. Map Rando choose to make it kill you. I love actively fucking the quality of life. That's really cool. Yeah. Because you paused on a fucking perfect frame when it's on auto. And if it was on manual, it wouldn't matter. And if it's 1 frame earlier, it doesn't matter anyways. Or if it's 1 frame later, it's fine. If it's 1 frame later, it's fine. Because it's on auto. So I love how keeping reserves on auto is potentially just an auto death. Nah, I'm just salty about it. How is it staying true to the vanilla? There's not... We slow down them elevators then. I don't know. It just... When you pause, there's an instruction that increments the current state gate to go to the next step of the pause transition, but on the frame. Reserve auto starts, that changed the game state. An increment ends up... Yeah, I know it's, like, definitely not supposed to do that, but... Wait, perfect release frame? What's that? Well, yeah, nothing I can do about it. Whatever. GG's. I tried to come back from it. It's just... Not dropping down before Kraid was just actually rip. And then what do you get when you... Or, dropping down before Dragon. And what do you get when you kill Dragon? A dead end. Glad I only had 2 power bombs going down. Yo, we racing? No. I'm way too salty after that garbage. Yeah, regardless, I'm still, like, trying to come back from, like, the unfortunate circumstances of how this connects. And then at the end, it doesn't matter because I paused frame perfect. All right. Anyways, I'm going to rate him at GG's. I'll be back on tomorrow.